A very good morning to dear children of class 8. I hope you all are fine. Before we start a new chapter, I want you to look at this given table. So here we have one column as natural number and the second one as square. So if I take 1 and I want the square of 1, now what does it mean? 1 square, it means that 1 is multiplied by itself once, so it is equals to 1. If I take the square of 2, it means that 2 is multiplied by itself once, that means 2 into 2, which is equals to 4. If I take 3 square, it means 3 into 3, that is 9. So in this way, if I will take 4 square, it will mean 4 into 4, that is 16. So in this way we can say that 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, the other numbers are the natural numbers which are the squares of natural numbers. Such numbers are called square numbers or perfect squares. So here we are talking about the chapter squares and square roots. Squares of natural numbers are called square numbers or perfect squares. All the natural numbers are not perfect squares. Let us see some examples. Let us see the first example, which is 100. So 100 can be written as 2 into 2 into 5 into 5. So 100 can be expressed as the product of pairs of equal prime factors. Hence we can say that 100 is a perfect square number. But if we consider a non-square number, that is 52, so we can write 52 as 2 into 2 into 13. Here we notice that 52 cannot be expressed as the product of pairs of equal prime factors, as 13 is left alone. So the important point to note here is that a perfect square can always be expressed as the product of pairs of equal prime factors. So let us see some more examples. Now see in number 3, is 256 a perfect square? So we can write 256 as 2 into 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 2. So 256 can be expressed as the product of pairs of equal prime factors. Hence 256 is a perfect square. Now in the next question we have, is 180 a perfect square? So we can write 180 as 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 5. Now since 5 is left unpaired, therefore 180 cannot be expressed as the product of pairs of equal prime factors. Hence 180 is not a perfect square. In this way you can go through some more examples given in the textbook Understanding ICSE Mathematics Book 8 by M.L. Agarwal, and you can practice the sums of exercise 3.1. I hope this video will help you. Thank you.